Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Michelle. Keep your eyes on the road. Hey, John Porter, I just saw you on another call.
Yes, you did. How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Andrea in the house. Type in chat where you're calling in from. We got a lot of people. We got international people. Hello, Eric. Hello, Sheila. Uh, June is on the call. Texas. Hello, Dallas. Um, hello, John. New Jersey. Hey, Florida. I know that's my neighbor. Hey, Coach LQ. Type in chat. We're Cayman Islands. Hello, my island people. Atlanta. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then type in also one thing you want to be celebrated for. We are under celebrated, Georgia, Nevis, DC. Hi from Walt Disney, Florida, Sheila, Kofi from Baltimore. And we got Los Angeles. I'm heading there. No, I'm heading to San Diego next week. So I'll be on your side of the country. Invited 60 people, Mary said. Mary Evans, you're on fire. Blessing
On
so many
fire,
people.
baby. On fire, baby.
I love it. Delaware. So type in chat what do you want to be celebrated for? I feel like we're under celebrated. It could have happened just a few minutes ago, or maybe earlier this week or last week. Sheila says celebrated 11th day of 15-day reset challenge. Some of you are dropping inches, dropping weight. I love it. I survived a crazy day. Yes, June. Welcome home. Welcome home. Working out all week. June G says, help two folks find their voices through voiceover today. That's wonderful, Justine. So proud of you, Sheila. Yes. Oh. I'm so excited. Well, someone invited you here for a possibility. And I'll introduce myself really quick. My name is Danita. I've been in Total Life Changers for about a few months, maybe 3 months. And even though people see me as an entrepreneur, I've co-produced over $5.2 million in the personal development industry. I have an Amazon bestseller book, but it wasn't always like that. I remember when my weight was quite interesting. I had high blood pressure. I had just gone through a divorce. I had high cholesterol and I was fluffy. I call fluffy inflammation. And it was a time in my life that things weren't going my way. And I wish I had a system to plug into. Here we're doing what we're doing is we're helping people transform their lives for their bodies to keep up with their purpose here in the world. And so uh, okay, same call. Okay, I'm looking at the chat too. And so I'm committed to help people. I'm obsessed about the products. We're going to go over the products to tell you what we're doing and the movement we're creating. Myself, Nathalie, Nicole Smith, Coach LQ, Lisa Nichols, to help people around the world, to help the people around the world transform their bodies, their souls, their minds, and perhaps their bank account. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So wondering if Lisa's here yet, and if she is. She is? Okay, beautiful. So
I am.
where
Welcome,
are you? I can't
everyone.
see you. There she is.
Hello, everyone.
I'm
Hello.
gonna introduce you. You're so cute.
I am running. Anybody else running for their greatness? I am just 9 days away from one of our flagship events. Many of you know it's called Speak and Write to Make Millions. Anybody down for impacting and generating? Come on, John. I know John JP is. And so we have been doing this event for 14 years. We've served over 285,000 people. Oh my God. And Sheila, I love this event, except for 9 days before. I think I'm crazy, Sherry. I'm like Beyonce fused with Janet Jackson fused with Michael Jackson. And what I mean by that is they consider all them people crazy when they're deciding, when they're
And
organizing.
they're
a tour.
creating,
Yeah.
yes.
And so everyone wants to rinse and repeat. And I'm a lot of things, but I ain't a rinse and repeater kind of girl. So so right now I'm going crazy because I want signs, I want lights, I want this. My staff wants y'all to take me away. Calgon, please.
You guys, it's transportainment, it's entertainment, it's a dance party, it's educational, it's fun.
Yeah.
You put on a
So,
good event, girl.
thank you very much. I'm all things theatrical, which is why it is not surprising that I'm so excited. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. On December 9th, I will be doing a one-woman show on Broadway. Finally, Lakeisha, I make it to Broadway. They've accepted me. I've only been applying. No, I haven't been applying for a long time, but I'm excited about this. I'm on fire about this. I've been waiting for this time to come. I have been waiting for this opportunity. I am the type of person where I put my head down and my elbows up. I got a dream. I'm intentional. I don't stop when I get tired. I stop when it's done. Anybody else like that? Type your name in chat. I don't stop when I get tired. I don't even check into being tired. I'm like, what? No, tired is not an option right now because we're still getting it done. Am I with my tribe? I'm with my tribe. Yana, you're not alone. Yana. DeQuandra is like, I'm showing y'all I'm in the game. I'm on the treadmill right now, about to win.
Eric is like, what's tired?
Right. So I'm excited. If I seem a little hype, y'all, I'm truly on NRG, NutriBurst, and 2-3 ISO teas a day. So y'all got to know that a girl is running in her sleep. I'm excited because I've been looking for, well, number one, with all I've done in the world, most people don't know that I had my own health hell. I had a health hell for years. And in that health hell, I had 6 blood transfusions in 3 years, y'all. I would get off stage from Chicken Soup for the African-American Soul. Anybody remember that? Chicken Soup for the African-American Woman Soul Faith. I'd be at events for Black Enterprise Magazine. I'd be at events for George Fraser. I'd be at events for Chicken Soup. I'd be at church events. And I would leave the events and go straight to the hospital and have a blood transfusion. Cray, Danny, cray. I was 100 pounds overweight. I was severely anemic. I was on my cycle for 28 days a month. I had severe sleep apnea. The average person who had severe sleep apnea woke up 32 times an hour. I woke up 62 times an hour, 62 JP. So I woke up twice in 1 minute at one point. And so I'm creating this multi-million-dollar global brand, y'all. I'm on Oprah, Larry King, and Steve Harvey, and Dr. Phil, while I'm having a health hell in the background. Anybody know what I'm talking about? And I'm not talking about it out loud because who wants to hear about it? Like, who wants to hear? Ain't nobody even trying to hear your complaints. Motivate us, Lisa. Inspire us, Lisa. Write that other book, Lisa. And I'm all right with that. I asked God to use me. So I was being used, but I didn't know how, Justine, I was going to climb over that. I have tried everything. Somebody type in chat, Mary, type everything. I tried everything. I'm not going to rattle off names. Y'all all know about the names. I'm not going to rattle off the diets. Y'all know about the diets. Y'all know about the ones with the cabbage. You know about the ones with the soups. You know about the ones with the grapefruits. You know about the one, you know about the ones with the shakes. Andrea is nodding her head. You know about them. I was on them. I was on them with my mom. I was on them without my mom. I was on them while I was serving the world and motivating the world. I was begging for my own relief. But I never begged out loud because I didn't even know Coach Rochelle who to beg to. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that. That was my story. That was what I believed to be true. And I couldn't find a place. And so I pray, God, if you bring me through this health hell, I promise you, wherever I am in life, I will spend the rest of my time helping as many people come through as possible. And I'm going to be honest with you. And this is nothing against the little girls, nothing against the little dudes. But I didn't want to go after someone who needed to lose 7 pounds. I wanted to sit with the sister or the brother who needed to lose 25 or more. I only because I knew what that felt like, to be brilliant in your mind, but your body feel like it betrayed you. Anybody here with me? So I'm gonna tell you why I'm here. I'm here because God heard my prayer. I'm here because I'm gonna keep good on my promise too. My body does not, and I'm a little fluffy, y'all, because I stayed at the Renaissance Hotel in Harlem, New York, and they have these hush puppies that are insane. Lord have mercy. And this peach cobbler, pray for me. I'm ISO
Puppy cornbread.
I'm ISO 10 right now as we speak, so I'm a little fluffy. But even in my fluffiest days, I cannot believe that this is my reality. I cannot believe that this is my new reality. And I want to go get as many people as possible. And so the first part of my commitment is mind and body transformation, because your body will only go where your mind is already. Your family's up level will only go as high as your mind is. Your entire life has to chase your mind. So you want to transform your life, transform your mind. I learned that early on, for by the grace of God, with Stephen Covey. And so I'm in the transformation business. Y'all know that. Y'all know if Lisa Nichols touches anything, it must got some transformation to do with it. It might be a little funny because she thinks she's a little halfway bootleg comedian. It might have some theatrical. She's a drama queen. We all know that. We love her for that. It's going to have some business because she is a business lady boss. It's going to have a little touch, and it's going to serve humanity, and it's going to have God all through it. I don't touch it if it don't. Trust and believe. So I am here to invite you to transform your body, transform your mind, and if interested, stay on the line and transform your bank account. We'll talk about that later. The first areas I want is, after all the products I've tried, these products are consistent every single time, and they're simple. I don't like complicated. I need simple. Danita and I, we need simple. My life is busy. My service is high. My details are a lot. I travel the world all the time. I want simple health wealth. And so I found what I needed in this program in terms of my energy, my focus, my weight release, my detox. I have gut issues. My stomach talks to me all times of the day and night. It says, like, it's just crazy, the digestive. Now my stomach is digesting. And so I have spoken for almost every health and wellness program out there. I've been their keynote speaker. This is the only company that I've never been the keynote speaker for yet, and yet I'm a brand ambassador for them. You know it has to be serious. So if you want to lose 5 pounds or more, if you have gut inflation issues, gut issues and digestive issues, if you have hormonal challenges, if it's hard to sleep at night, if it's hard to focus, our goal here is to be a solution for you. There's a calling on your life. Type in chat, there is a calling on my life. Type the whole sentence. Don't abbreviate nothing. There is a calling on my life. Be clear about that. Now, whether you answer the phone or not, I see it, whether you answer the phone or not, Tatiana, that's on you. But C. Brown, trust and believe, Danny, there is a calling, Sheila, on your life, Nicole. I recommend you get whatever you need to make sure your body can answer the call. Hey, I recommend TLC because it helps my body to answer the call. And
I
so,
love that, Lisa. And we tried the products together.
yes.
We sure did. And the first product is the cleansing tea. They come in little sticks, which are super easy. I lost 6 pounds in 7 days. Trying to fit in it.
If it's your first time hearing about the product, type in chat first timer so we know what we're
First
talking about.
time here. It comes in different flavors: watermelon, fruit punch, tamarind, and then the original brew tea. And when I lost and started to deflate, I go, wait a minute, I'm on to something. I think, Lisa, we had funnel cakes that day, right?
Yes, we ate funnel cakes, and Natalie, where's Natalie? Wave at me, sis. Natalie said, don't worry, when you finish your funnel cake, take the tea.
Take
So
the
it don't
tea.
stay in your system long. JP, I was happy.
And I'm gonna age myself. This little fruit punch one with the little seltzer water tastes like Tahitian treat. Don't know if you're from the East Coast, but if you remember that soda, one of my favorites.
Well, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ghetto. It tastes like Kool-Aid. So I kept wondering, this can't be good for you if it tastes like Kool-Aid. Ain't nothing good for you to taste like Kool-Aid, except for it is. I love it's all natural. And so
And
if
it's
you're looking,
smooth.
if you're
Yeah.
looking for a smooth elimination and detox, I'm a big person on detox because I know when I detox, I operate at a higher level. I'm big on detox, but detox has always been painful for me because the gut wrenching, how it tightens your gut up and you got to run and you can't go anywhere and don't leave the house. I don't have that kind of life. I got stuff I got to do. I need a
You
detox.
gotta be on stage.
I need a detox that can work with me. And so this detox, JP, this detox is milder. It's going to eliminate you. But what I love about it most is that it got, for me, I'm going to say detail, we grown folks here, it got to the top of my colon faster. You can tell because of the color. You can tell because of the clarity. My body was responding differently. I finally found something that I will always do. I don't have to take tablets. I can drink more water because when you make my water taste like watermelon, I'm going to drink my water more. Hi, Sherry. It's a win-win-win. Like I'm obsessed with it now. Every day, twice a day, I drink the tea. Okay, so that's
And
the
it has papaya extract in it as well, which helps with anti-inflammatory. How many of you need to feel like you're a little bit fluffy and you need to deflate a little bit? This helps with it. And now it's interesting, Lisa, I don't crave the snacks that I used to because there's no more snacks left.
you told me that it took your cravings away.
It
So
did take my cravings
and she
away.
loved potato chips, y'all. She was always
Yes, I'm a potato chip connoisseur, right, John? JP, listen, tell me a chip and I'll tell you if it's good. So that was the first one. The next one, whee, NRG. This is a raw energy pill that, Lisa, give your testimony first because that one
so
is crazy.
yeah. So I love it. Lakeisha says that it took her cravings away too. And my baby is she a muncher too. She loves to munch. So if it took her cravings away, that's like double Danita's. So
Oh, wow, Kiki, I didn't know that.
NRG, and I want you to know this, Danny, Christina, Coach Rachel, NRG, Taylor, Sherry, Divine. NRG is designed, and I want to just invite in Garine, and I want to invite in LQ. Keep me honest here, y'all, the pros. You guys, I'm not a pro at this. I'm ignorance on fire.
We're new.
I'm excited. I'm not a pro. Let's be clear. I ain't a pro. I'm excited. So don't get it twisted and let me mislead you. I love this stuff. And when I love something and it works for me, I want the people that I love to know about it. So that's why I'm here. So Garine and LQ, y'all the pros. So just make sure. So this particular, what Danita's holding up, you guys, please write this down. You already wrote down ISOT, IASOT. That's the first thing we showed you. The second thing Danita is showing you is the NRG. And the NRG is designed to help you focus. Anybody here, type your name in chat if you need support focusing. You need to get to the end of the task before you start 19 other ones. You want focus. It also gives you energy. What I love about it is when you compound them and you use several things that are giving you energy, you got all this energy like this one right here. You would not believe how long and how early I've been going. I taught my husband 6 a.m. workout class, and I'm still going like this. And so it helps with focus. Danita was needing some focus. I need focus all the time. I took it for focus and energy. That's what I took it for. What I didn't know was that my migraines were eliminated because I was taking it. I've been having migraines for 4 years. My husband gets up and he hands me the Excedrin. I'm not proud about it. It's just my reality. And my husband and I have a little rhythm. Baby, you need the Excedrin? Yes, I do. I didn't even know that for like 27 days, I hadn't taken Excedrin because I was taking the NRG until somebody mentioned it. And then I'm not proud of it, but every night I chew melatonin, calm your butt down, go to sleep, turn your mind off. Well, what I didn't know, and LQ or Garine, can you guys explain what's in it a little bit? was that I was going to sleep without any melatonin. So here, I'm taking it for energy and focus, and I stopped having migraines and stopped needing melatonin. Benefit. Don't sleep on the NRG. I didn't even know what it was doing. I'm thinking about the energy, and it's trying to help me have a quality of life.
And it also elevates your mood. So it has 5-HTP, which is like a serotonin. So it gives you a little pep and increases your mood to a positive state.
Now
So I
everybody
love
wanna
it,
give
love
to
it, love it.
everybody want to give it to their teenage kids when you tell them that, or to their
Right.
young wife.
And I think I took mine
Doreen,
when
I
I
can't
had
hear you. You're
COVID.
not, your voice isn't on.
Oh, okay.
But
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, babe. What were
Okay,
you saying?
awesome. Super excited to share and see everyone on here. This makes me feel and believe that the mission that we're on, the global impact, we are on track. I'm
Yeah.
excited about that. But the NRG, guys, let me tell you, everything that you hear tonight, I've experienced. But on top of that, I'm also a licensed therapist. And so I've been dealing lately, people dealing with a lot of anxiety as well. The 5-HTP. And again, I'm not making any medical claims, but it helps with your anxiety, right? The 5-HTP, we call it like a mood enhancer. So we call it our happy pill because it will help with your mood, your energy. You know, we're busy people, whether we're moms, we're working in corporate America, which is, you know, my history. And so we need that extra energy to move. The NRG is chef's kiss, would help you with everything that you need with regards to anxiety, helping with your mood. You know, you might wake up grumpy sometimes and you need coffee. Don't worry about it. All you need is the NRG.
And what I love about it is that it's all natural.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
now you guys, that's worth the price of admission, and it was free to get here. The NRG gives you all this good stuff, and it's natural, which is why some of you are asking, can I give it to my daughter? Can I give it to, yes, it's all natural. It's working with your body, not against your body, in the most natural form. And then the third thing, Garine, that I'm excited about is the thing that I live with. I'm gonna take y'all to my kitchen, put y'all in my kitchen. We're in my living room now. We're gonna go to my kitchen, and I have bags and bags of this stuff. Like, it's everywhere. It's all through my cabinets. It's everywhere because I need all of my vitamins. I need my vitamin D. That helps to keep the cooties away. I promise you, I slept with 2 people that had COVID twice. And my best friend and my husband, and I never caught it. And I believe I never caught it because my vitamin D levels were up high enough. You know why? Because my super nutrition super friends called me at the beginning of COVID and said, keep your vitamin D up. African Americans don't have enough vitamin D. That's what's gonna hit them. And I was like, okay. And so I started sucking in vitamin D, but I was doing it with all these hodgepodge. I love this particular liquid vitamin because it gives me everything: vitamin D, B3, B6, B9, B12. It gives me everything in one packet. Simple. Garine,
It's
LQ,
super simple and it's 98% absorption. Usually tablets, you get about I read 10%. It might be a little bit higher
no
of
more than 40%
absorption.
absorption. No more than
40%. And this
40%.
gives you
Yeah.
98%. And this is one dosage, rip and sip. So I keep them in my purse so I have them to travel. LQ?
Listen, my mom started this journey with me 9 years ago, and NutriBurst is her favorite product. She'll be 65 in December, and she's a breast cancer survivor. And so when I started the business, you know, when you go through something, that type of experience, you're very mindful of what you
Yes.
consume. You're very mindful of your intake. She does not go a day without her NutriBurst. I was talking to her yesterday. She's going to Cancun this weekend. So she said to me, she said, girl, you know, I had to get back on my tea because I got to make sure these outfits fit when I get to Cancun this weekend. But she cannot live without that NutriBurst. She has the bottle, she has the box. That's her favorite product, 9 years strong. You know, thank God she's been cancer free this entire time, but that's one of her. And when people come to her house, that's what she gives them. Anybody that's coming to do repairs, she makes them drink a pouch when they walk in before they come in the house. Like, here, you got to take this before you come in. It's a vitamin. It's going to make you feel good, and it's going to protect me, and it's going to protect you.
Come
So
on now. Come on now,
NutriBurst is
requirements.
my favorite too. I used to really get sick when I took vitamin pills. I would get very nauseous, or I would physically get ill because if I didn't have enough food on my stomach. So
Yeah.
NutriBurst for me was amazing because I could drink it first thing in the morning and I didn't have to wait until I ate. And it's never made me nauseous. It's never made me sick. So that was a game changer for me personally.
I love it. I had the same experience. I was bracing myself to get sick because multivitamins, normally you got to eat something. And the same thing happened to me. It absorbs wonderful. I feel the results. I love all the testimonies about the age. Sherry says vitamin D and K2. And then Divine says, my father, I have a father that is struggling with energy and memory. He's 76. Sweetheart, Divine, have you already given it to him? Have you already ordered yours? If not, run to it. Coach Eric says, I gave it to my 85-year-old mother. Yes, yes, and yes. My mom, I can't tell you her age, she's in another room, but she takes it every day now. Garine says, I had low iron and the NutriBurst really helped. That's a huge, huge thing. So NutriBurst is my favorite.
Yes, my cousin just ordered NRG, which is so delicious, and he says, I can stand up now. He's 74 and has trouble getting out of his chair. And he goes, this is my thing. He does the IASO tea, but the NRG this week, he goes, cuz this is a game changer. He says, I don't have the pain I have every time I get up. That's huge.
And Miranda says she has COPD, and this amazing product has helped me stay free of catching respiratory infections. You guys, look at all the testimonies over and over again. And Danita, you have a girlfriend when it comes to the ISOT. She has a condition.
She has a condition called colon inertia. And colon inertia, she was born with, is when the colon doesn't contract and expand for a bowel movement. And so she's been suffering for 60 years. And she came to my house the other day and I said, drink this tea. She goes, what is it? I said, don't worry. And she was able to have a bowel movement. She usually has a bowel movement once every week or once every 30 days. And that same day she had 4 bowel movements. And it continued. Yes.
Can you imagine after 60 years of going to every specialist, her answer was in a little packet? Now, let me tell you why most of us have never heard about this before. Because TLC relies on game changers and life changers like you and I to spread the good news. They're not having LeBron James or Mary J. Blige or someone on a multi-million-dollar commercial. They're saying, can we spread the good news? I'm almost mad at them that it's gone 22 years. They've been around for 22 years, 22 years of history, 22 years of credibility, 22 years to get it right. And I didn't hear about them. And all of my surgeries later and my depression later, I'm grateful that I have found them. And we want to lead as many people to optimal health as possible in any way that they can get there. What I love most about TLC's products is they're affordable. They're affordable. And you don't have to, sell your firstborn to get a month's supply. They're affordable. So I want you to keep typing in chat. I saw Justine had a result. Justine was just new with us. Justine, type in how long you've been taking the product and you already have results. Justine said something. I saw it. I wanted to share. She says, my favorite is that she has no 4 p.m. low in the last 10 days. Energy all day, like I'm feeling right now, all day to the end of the day, you're there. And Lakeisha says, the tea has been pivotal because something sits on my colon and keeps me regular. That plus clean eating and products are my tools. And I personally know that my baby Lakeisha has had a lot of challenges with her digestive system and have done a lot of medical things that we've been praying that she doesn't have to ever do again or go through again. So I'm glad that this is working for you. So now we want to invite you, number one, to try the product.
Wow, Michelle, wait, listen to this testimony. Michelle said, I lost 10 pounds in the first 7 days while eating regularly.
Wow. Is that,
no
is that our attorney, Michelle? Is that Michelle? Okay.
I was more than not eating regularly. I was eating pre-Halloween candy and pre-Thanksgiving dessert on those first 4 days and did no exercise and still lost 10 pounds.
Okay. We love you. We don't encourage y'all to do it that way. And so she's outing herself. I love my girl. But like, look at Cedric, look at those results. Now, here's what we have to tell you. Health and wellness is a $37 billion with a B dollar industry. Does anybody want a part of it? I'm just saying, I'm a businesswoman. So
Type in chat,
invitation,
me.
type in chat me, count me in. Invitation number 1 is to try the product. If you said you're a first timer, nothing else matters unless you love the product. We are adamant that you love the product. So try the product. Eric was new to the product and Eric has had his experience. Eric, open up your line. Give me your 15-second win of what's happened on the product for you.
Sure. I started with the 15-day challenge. NRG has been amazing. I don't get that lag in the afternoon. I'm a high energy guy like you as well. So, but this is like, I've been getting up even earlier, like 5 in the morning, going straight till like midnight. No, I don't get tired at all. So I have really good energy. I've lost now almost 4 pounds in the 9 days that I've been on it. Feel less puffy. And the other thing I was going to say was, when you're on it, you change your whole mindset. I'm eating better. I think about, you think about your health better. You think about moving more and you think about eating the right food. So all the junk food's out, no more cravings for like, oh, I need a cookie or something like that to tie me over. And I just drink the teas. I love those, the NRG and the NutriBurst. I mean, that's what I'm using. I'm going to try the hydration drink now. I noticed they have a hydration drink now. So I love doing that with the water so I can have that all day. So it's been great.
So I love this because I literally, it's been 2 weeks ago that we just introduced you to this.
Yeah.
And you and your wife jumped on board.
Yeah.
And not only did you say, I want my health and wellness, but I want to transform my mind, my body, and my bank account.
Yeah.
So you are a great transition into the opportunity. This call is not a bait and switch for you. Anytime you see us, we're going to have 2 invitations for you. We're going to, 1, invite you to step into the transformational business with us and begin to transform minds, bodies, and bank accounts. But at least bodies at the very least. We're going to invite you to try the product. We want every single person here to go to the person that invited you and see what products works best for you. Do you want detox? Do you want gut management? Do you want to lose some weight? Do you want more focus? Do you want more energy? Do you want your multivitamins? What do you want? What problems are you having? One of the products could possibly be the solution to that. What goals do you have? One of the products can possibly be the solution to that. So invitation number 1 is try the product. If you haven't tried the product yet and you want to try the product, type in chat, I'm getting something. You don't have to know what you're getting, but I'm getting something. So just type in chat, I'm getting something. The second part of the invitation, Cedric, is an invitation to join us in business. I'm going to have one of my favorite people on the planet support me in this part, but I want to tell you first why I would launch a business. I've been in business 27 years, motivating the masses. I'm grateful that I have a global business. I'm blown away that that business touches over 88 million people a year. Still blown away. I'm blown away that last Monday I was interviewed on the New York Stock Exchange floor, and last Thursday I was interviewed on Tamron Hall, and last Friday I was on ABC TV. Blown away that I had that kind of week. Blown away. Why would I, with all that momentum, start another business? It must be a sure shot. I don't gamble, not even in Vegas. I ain't giving nobody. Lady Luck is the only one lucky. I ain't giving her my money. I gamble on me. So ask yourself the question. My company has generated nearly $100 million in revenue, and we can grow that effortlessly in this climate. Because let me tell you, the one thing that never grows old is hope. People are looking for hope. And now more than ever, hope is a business. Why would I turn and say, let's do health and wellness as well? Because it's so obvious that this is a win with this company, right community, and right compensation. So with that, I want to invite Nathalie who shared the business with me. And she didn't share the business with me. She shared the product with me. And once she shared the product with me, I said, what is it, honey? Tell me a little something more. And that's exactly what we have. Hi, love. Share with us the goodness.
Hello, hello. You guys have some dynamic energy tonight. I just literally finished drinking my mushroom coffee and my NRG, so I definitely can feel you on that one. I've been up since early this morning. So one of the things I want to say, which I love the testimonies that I heard, is that, being in this business, you all, as an executive ambassador here with this company, and being able to really learn total life changes for 9 years, the testimonies I've heard just now are new stories. And that is one of the main reasons why I'm here 9 years later. See, when I first got started in this company, I first just was like, okay, let me make some extra money. I was just graduating from college, had my salon. I wanted extra income, right? But throughout the journey, there were stories just like yours that really affirmed to me that I don't have to chase money and I can use this income to be able to fuel my dreams. See, Mr. Fallon, our amazing CEO and founder, he created this company for everyday people like you. And he created a business model that allows you to either shop from the person who invited you or partner up with that person. And one of the things I'm gonna say to Lisa, because I want to definitely give her flowers, after graduating and being a part of her executive coaching program at Mastermind, and now supporting her with her brands, it's so admirable that you're sharing your story and you're helping more people understand that they could be healthy and that being healthy is their birthright and that they don't have to suffer ever. They don't have to suffer ever. They can get support. So when you not only say, you know what, let me see if my best Danita will, see if this works for her, being that she had so much success in network marketing and she had an experience, that proves that the everyday person can have a seat at the table at Total Life Changes. See, it doesn't matter if you are a person with a corporate job or you're an entrepreneur. Total Life Changes says, if you decide to say yes to financial freedom, right? Not just physical freedom. If you decide to say, you know what? I not only want to consume the NRG for myself or consume the Nutriverse for myself or consume the coffee myself or consume the tea myself. I want to share this with other people. TLC will give you a life changer partnership, which gives you the ability to make money as you share. So I want to see something in the comments. If you know at least 2 people in your phone book, at your job, on social media, that wouldn't mind transforming their body, I want you to put the number 2 in the chat.
Now, while you put the number 2, if you know 2 people, I want you also to think about, I want to follow people who have left a successful track record. Everybody wants success leaves clues. We just don't normally pick them up. I want you to not sleep on this beautiful young woman who's speaking right now. She is a brilliant, brilliant businesswoman, running 3+ businesses and able to navigate brand growth and brand strategy unlike anyone I've ever seen. I paid people a lot of money over the last 10 years to run brand strategies. And this woman is phenomenal in it. And then, well, I just got to say, I know you didn't ask me to say this, but I got to say this. I want them to hear from you a little bit, then I want to say it. But here's what I love. I'm a person, JP. I'm a person, Asia. I'm a person, Cedric. Show me evidence of your success before we go any further. I'm not disrespectful, but I want to know, are we dreaming or have we done it? Because we can all dream. Tell me you're dreaming, but have you done it? And so what I love about this invitation that Nathalie is helping me to extend to you and with whoever invited you is that 9 years, she has evidence of being wildly, wildly successful. Some of you will only want to make an extra 500. Some of you want to make an extra 5,000. She'll tell you the numbers and what's possible. But what I love is she's looking in her rear view mirror to tell us what she did already. Okay, go.
I I love that, and that's why I decided to invest in you, right? Because you are somewhere where I'm hoping to be, and you are a sustainable brand, right? And one of the things I love about this interaction is that when I was on your campus, I was sampling people because I was minding my business, using my product, and then my girls inside the mastermind were like, "Can I try it?" And I was trying to respect Lisa, and I'm like, "I'm not trying to sell nothing, y'all." And they're like, "Give me some." I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it to you." And that's how it works. People are going to see you use the product, and then by default, they're going to say, "Can I have some?" Or by default, somebody might say, "Well, Nathalie, I've been so tired and I don't know what to do. I just keep falling asleep. I got to go get IVs every day," or whatever it is. And guess what I do? I sample on the product. So what I did was, and when I first started being a hairstylist, someone that had multiple businesses that, still was making some type of income, but I'm not sure if you can relate to this. Sometimes, most times, it takes money to make more money. So here at my salon, I was like, I need something different. Got started in Total Life Changes. And ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you exactly what happened. The first 3 ways I'm going to share with you, I need you to write this down and I want you to pay attention. I
Get a
know
pen and paper. Get a pen and paper. Don't miss this.
Yes, I know you want me to bring a whiteboard out or you want me to do all that stuff, but that's not this type of party, right? It's very simple. Okay. You come on board, and in honor of the holiday, we are going to waive your $50 enrollment. It's automatic on the website. It's automatic, free enrollment right now, right? And Total
I
Life
love
Changes
free.
is going to allow you to pick products of choice. Lisa loves the 30-day kit. That's the NutriBurst, the ISOT, the NRG. We have a 15-day kit as well. We do these amazing challenges every month that are for your accountability. We partnered up with the Uplift community. Lisa's amazing husband, Marcellus, and her nephew, Adrian. They do these workouts every morning and afternoon, right? It's super amazing what they're doing. But I have to be honest with you. Stories like Michelle are very popular because sometimes people in their mind have already had a challenge of losing weight and they just don't believe it can happen for them. So you get a chance to have an experience, right? And like Michelle, feel good about that experience. And now you can share with other people. And Total Life Changes by default because you're in this business as a life changer. Total Life Changes already is going to give you a website. And that free website, we partnered up with Shopify, which you guys know, they're a publicly traded company, one of the top e-commerce companies in the world. We partnered up with Shopify. And Shopify, your Shopify private label website will have your name on there. And every single time somebody goes to your website with your name and your brands, Total Life Changes will pay you 50% from the volume transaction on that order. So let me explain to you. A month supply is about 40 points, right? And TLC will pay you $20 every month from every supply that is purchased. But as you see in the comments, the average person, like Lisa used to be, they have a bunch of things in their cabinet, right, Lisa?
All, my subscriptions on Amazon were just insane. I got B12 coming. I got D3 coming. I got Jackie. I got everything coming because I don't want to run out of what I need. I haven't used any of that in the last 5 months because I got everything I need for me in 3 products. That's gold. That's gold.
And that's a big deal, and that saves money.
Huge.
And it's like, I tell people all the time, for like $1.66 a day, you literally could. We don't make any medical claims. We don't say we mitigate any diseases, any of that stuff. Just real stories, real results. But imagine being able to transfer your buying from Amazon or from Whole Foods or GNC, and now being able to shop within yourself. Now that's a big deal. Now you get to share with people that you love and care about so they can be able to enhance their health, right? So TLC says the first way to pay is retail. We're going to pay you 50% from every transaction, but it gets a little bit better, you all. We're going to ship the products to your consumer. You're not going to ship anything. If you desire to have products on the end, we will, hey, you can have products on the end like I do, right? But TLC says that we're going to ship the products to your consumer because we've been around for over 22 years. We have sustainability. We have a proven track record. We're not going to lose your
crazy.
packages in
It's
UPS.
it's crazy. I'm sorry, it's crazy. Do you guys realize I've been in business? It took me like a year and a half to get my website up just because I didn't know what I was doing. It was stalled. They come with a website and go look at any retail commission. You're getting 10%, maybe 15. You doing good if you get 25%. You're gonna give 50% and you're gonna stock my product and you're gonna mail for me. I don't know how they do it, but I'm gonna keep riding this one till the wheels fall off.
And one of the cool things that you say is like, I've had a business, I have an activewear line, and by the time I am, reinvest and all that stuff, I'm probably making like 16%, if that, Amazon pays me 6% from each transaction. So, you're not gonna find anything like this anywhere. I will say this, I've searched high and low for a nutrition company that can help
Right.
me, let's say this, that the products work not just for me, but for the everyday average person, and where I can make passive income online and residual income. And this is where the second component is so really, really important because so much is going on in the world. And one of the best things I love to say is that being in this business for 9 years, okay, I have experienced so much freedom in this company, but I have so many people on this line like the Quandra, people like Garine or people like LaQuail, people that have literally had an experience like Christina, right? Everyday people like moms and dads that don't have a bunch of followers like me on social media or a bunch of followers like Lisa on social media that simply get to share this opportunity of other people. And guess what? They're able to get paid the same advantage as you from every transaction, which gets pretty cool. So TLC has a bonus where they say, if you share this with somebody else and they want to sell this product by choice, there are people on this line right now, know what you're thinking. I want to do something like this, right? And TLC says, you can sign up like the person that invited you on this line. And look, somebody said me. Hey, Jackie, listen, it's what it is, right? Who wouldn't want to make extra income? And what happens is TLC will give you your free website, and TLC will pay you that 50%. But TLC has such a high integrity behind their brand. They say, you know what? We don't want you to lose a customer, right? Because you share this business opportunity with your friend or your colleague, we're going to pay you 50% again. We're gonna
Listen, y'all, hear this. Listen, say it again.
We're going to pay you 50% from sharing this opportunity with the next human being so they can be able to experience financial freedom.
Okay, so pause right there because you said something key. You said they're in such integrity. I want you guys to do your own due diligence, but can I tell you this? I'm going to take my glasses off, tell you this. What I love about this company, whatever your faith is, the CEO and the COO are men of faith and men of God and goodness. I've spent hours on the phone. I spent 18 weeks doing my due diligence. I spent 27 years building this brand. I ain't gonna let it go down easy. It won't go. So I searched. So when you think about who you want to do business with, I just wanted to drop that in, Nathalie, because you said they're in such integrity. So I just want you to know that I spent intimate talking time, just like Garine and LQ and Nathalie have, but I spent poking, I've been poking everything.
Right.
These men are salt of the earth. That's what I called them yesterday when I talked to them. Y'all
Wow.
salt of the earth. Keep going.
And I love that because, and I want to get into this next point because one of the things that changed my life is how I met Lisa, right? And, I remember being in this business, Lisa, after successfully not only just making 6 figures, my first 4 years, I did this part-time. I had my salon, I had my nonprofit. I was just having some fun with it. And I made 6 figures, you guys, part-time my first year and my first 3.5 years, up to 4 years, I made 6 figures, multiple 6 figures.
Somebody put the money sign in there if that piqued your interest. Don't be ashamed if that piqued your interest.
It was
Keep going, Nathalie.
right? And honestly, sometimes you don't appreciate a good thing until you have to go through a tough thing, right?
Ooh.
And right in that 4th year, my life changed. This is the part that gets really amazing. After getting paid the retail, after getting paid the fast start bonus from helping other people, when you enroll 2 people in this business, I want you guys to hear me with this.
Me too.
I enrolled 2 people my first day. I enrolled my grandmother, who's now 90. I enrolled my mother, right? They simply are like placeholders, and it's so integral because they use the product. They like the NutriBurst. They just like it, right? They didn't want to build a big business at the time. Now my mom is telling her tennis friends 9 years later, but she didn't really want to build a business from this. So what happened in 2020? What happened, you guys, in 2020? We had COVID, the world shut down, right? But something interesting happened. Majority of the world start caring about their health in a different way. So what they start looking for was this NutriBurst. So on the internet, they start
From home.
from home, total life changes in my house. I didn't live in this house. I'm in Houston now. In my house, I was living in about like in a 600 square foot apartment in DC, really small, right? And it's okay. That was my life, and I was cool with it, right? And my friend Sierra is on here because she remembers. And I remember in that little apartment, I remember saying, you know what? I can't see my family. No one, we have to be stuck in the house. But one thing I do is I have a business and I have my health, right? So I was in that house, I was sharing these products, and in the course of the pandemic, my first year, shut down, Total Life Changes paid me $4.3 million. Okay. In that 1 year.
Okay, stop. Because you just roll that number off and you just keep going. And JP's still trying to
Can
fix
we
his.
can we get JP's photo up when
Right,
you said those numbers?
Wait, let me see, JP.
He done changed. He like, what? Like, and I just got to slow that down. Jackie's covering her mouth. I got to slow that down because you can't just drop that number. Some of you, that's so way out of your zone. Like, I don't even know what that looks like. But if you made an additional 60,000, are we good? If you made another 150,000, are we good? She hit, you know how you right place, right time, right product, right company? She hit that crossroads. Here's what the invitation extended to you again. I don't believe we're out of focusing on our health yet. I don't believe that's over.
No.
I don't believe it's over. I believe now we need to be in a mental battle and a physical battle to keep our mind and our body right. So she caught that crossroad, and now she's kind enough to come back and go, I don't need to get it all by myself. I want to share it with somebody. Keep going.
And one of the things I would say, Lisa, that I have to share, in that season, it was a shocker, right? To go from making 6 figures to making 7 figures, not just 1, not just 2, not just 3, but $4 million. People laughed, but I have to always tell them the truth. I wasn't prepared for that, right? It was like, wow, here goes freedom, but we're stuck in the house. What do I do now, right? And what happened in that moment, why I know this company was sent from God to me, is that I was able to help my family out. I was able to pay back some student loans. I was able to create freedom for myself. I was able to pay back a bunch of debt. And there's some things in life sometimes we think we're gonna just die with. Sometimes we think that, you know what, this isn't my birthright, right? But my birthright is to be free. My birthright is to feel good about myself, to feel mentally secure, to feel emotionally secure. And I just wasn't secure as an individual because I was always worried about how was I gonna fuel my dreams. So in that moment, I moved to Houston, Texas. And guess what, you guys? The inevitable happened to me. I got robbed at gunpoint at the wrong place at the wrong time. And that was just life. And guess what? For 3.5 years, the third way of pay saved my life. The
Come
third
on.
way of pay is residual income. Saved my life. That's why I would tell you, I love TLC. I love Mr. Fallon. I love Miss LaQuail. I listen, I love this company for real. Because in that moment, I had a chance to invest in Lisa Nichols as my executive coach. A therapist cannot help me. Yes, I have big faith, but I had so much trauma that I was stuck. And there were moments where I did not know, like, okay, all this money in my bank account, but my health is the only thing I could count on. because I was not okay. So in that moment, Total Life Changes says, because you had your two people, because your team is actively working, because you are actively on a smart ship, that means you're on one product at least a month. TLC still paid me another $4 million since I was in this recovery mode over the past 4 years.
Okay, let me stop you there. I just want y'all to get this picture because Coach Nathalie, she dropping diamonds. I don't want to make sure you don't miss them. How many times do we work back there and it keeps paying us right here? I don't have that experience. I don't have, I get paid a lot of money to do a keynote, but when the keynote's over, they don't keep paying me in the months to come for that keynote I did back there. Don't happen anywhere. And so I want you to hear what this beautiful sister is saying. She's saying, I built my business. So we're inviting you to work. No free tickets. You got to do your own lunges. You got to do your own crunches. This is not a free handout. No magic potion lotion. No sprinkle fairy dust here. But when you do the work and you set it up right, which we will help you. When I say we, I really mean Garine and LQ and Nathalie, because they know what they're doing. I'm ignorance on fire. When you set it up right, it might be the one place in your life that can pay you residual for the effort you made back then. Type your name in chat if you know you should be getting paid for something you did a long time ago, but somehow I didn't set the system up right. I didn't set the infrastructure up right. I take full responsibility for that, you guys. I've made hundreds of millions of dollars, but more of it I've made for other people than I did for myself. And so that third way, I want y'all to see. That's why many of us, I'm saying us, should be running to this opportunity, because when that beautiful sister had to sit down and catch her breath because she was emotionally broken, the money kept coming in and they carried her. Okay, I'm sorry, I just have to say.
Ooh, this guy, you know, and I think, and that's why I am a student of Lisa Nichols, because I'm learning how to tell my story and embrace the story, because I don't even think I tell that story 100% the way it needs to be told, because I had no other options. You know, I fleeted from Houston, Texas, the place that broke me. I went through a bad breakup and a tough breakup, and I gained 50 pounds in that same moment. I went from being a 160 to 205 pounds, right? 155 to 205 pounds. So guess what products I started using? So the money kept coming in, but now I got to get back on my products consistently. I started working out. I believe in working out. I'm an advocate of working out. I'm an advocate of saying, hey, let's consume these products. And ladies and gentlemen, as I turn this back over to Lisa and Danita, or just over to us, I will say that TLC changed my life. The things that you guys see me do, from my marketing agency to my storefronts, I'm relocating right now. For all my dreams and aspirations, I literally did everything I wanted to do in these past couple of years to heal. I got therapy, I moved to LA, I went to Miami, I moved back to Houston. I did everything I wanted to do. But one thing I want to do now is get back to helping people. Well, I had enough of me time, enough of me. I'm always gonna, prioritize my self-care, of course, but I have the capacity again to help people. I have the capacity again to really lead people. So I want to say thank you so much, Lisa, for putting me back to work. I've been waiting to go, right? And Lisa, are you ready? And
Listen, anybody want a little piece of what she's built in the last 9 years? I told her, I said, sis, don't sit down yet. We just got connected. And let me tell you why I'm excited. I have never, in my 27 years of being in the personal development business, I've never been able to so directly be a part of someone's dream becoming a reality. I have dodged multi-level marketing. I've always dodged it because it felt slimy, and it felt like it was shallow. It was just about the money. And so I wasn't interested. And when I fell in initially in love now with this company, and I got on the phone with the COO and the CEO, and they said, first of all, we're honored to be on the phone with you, Ms. Nichols, because we want our company to be about transformation. I went, oh, okay, with the same compensation plan, with the same financial infrastructure, y'all want that? They said, we want it to be about, and we think you can help us get there. So the invitation to you is right place, right time, right now. You do not have to join this team. You do not. I would recommend you try the product just for your life, for your family's life, for your children's life. At worst, you don't lose as much weight as someone else. At worst, you like it only makes you halfway what you thought, but you still win. At the very least, you get on the product. That's first.
Right.
But if you are interested in creating another revenue stream, I've been mentored by millionaires and billionaires for the last 20 years. Most of them don't look like me. Most of them are older white men that literally are like my brothers from another mother now over the last 20 years. And every single one of them kept telling me, you need to have 7 to 8 revenue streams, Lisa, to build generational wealth. And one of those revenue streams needs to be residual. I didn't do it because I didn't fall in love with any company that I wanted to put my name behind. So I didn't do it. This is my first time making sure that one of my revenue streams is residual. You have that same invitation. We get to build together if you like. And if any of you already have a negative connotation around multi-level marketing, I'm going to invite you to do, Danita, open up your line, to do what Danita has had to do. And that is
Unlearn.
say it again.
Unlearn what you learned. I've been successful, $500,000, 7 cars, just number 3 in the nation. I've done multi-level marketing before. And when I came into TLC, I go, wait a minute, Nathalie, is that production? She goes, no, my bank account. I go, no. I'm drilling her because I know network marketing. But this, my friends, is different. I
So
landed from the ISOT experience onto my couch with COVID. NRG got me up out of my bed, and I made $650 that week.
on the couch with COVID, she made
On the
$600.
couch with COVID. I go, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Unlearn, if you've ever been part of a multi-level marketing, network marketing, unlearn what you learn. This is different.
So you are also in a very critical place because next week, every single person here that's in the business, type your name if you're already in the business, type your name in chat so that everyone who's a first timer, who's a guest gets to see you're not by yourself. You got a group of people who've already said yes that are respectable business owners. Everyone here is already launched. I'm in pre-launch still. And what I'm excited about is I launch next weekend at Speak and Write. So we're going to do this again next week with a whole lot of people. And
Around the world.
from
Yes.
around the world. And if you decide, I want to jump on this train, because we're stopping by. This train is stopping in the station tonight to say, watch this. All aboard. That's what this is. And trust and believe at some point we'll leave the station. But if you want to jump on, and this is not a now or never, I don't do business like that. That doesn't feel good. This is now or whenever you feel. But positioning is everything. If you decide you want to do the business, I highly recommend several things. Order your product tonight. That's number one. So you can get on the product and be a product of the product and tell your Eric story and tell your Michelle story and tell your Danita story. That's number one. Number two, register as a life changer. Why? Because this is your team. It's a pretty amazing team, probably one of the most epic teams in the company, but I'm biased.
And enrollment is free.
And enrollment is free. Best price in town, free 99. So enroll, register, and then position 2 people with you. I'm putting my mom in the business because she loves the product. She don't buy it. I buy it for her, let's be honest. But I'm putting her in because she uses the product. And I'm going to put my brother in. I'm also, get this, y'all, I'm putting motivating the masses in. Y'all hear me? I'm putting my business in. My husband is in. Everyone in. Put everyone in. It's one product to get active with them. And then begin to invite people. We're going to have an onboarding call this Saturday, which is your welcome call to tell you what to do next. We're not going into that now. You got to know that you want to do it. If you want to do it, then we can talk about that on Saturday. If you don't want to do it, no sense in us telling you any of that now. Make sense? Sound fair? Does it sound fair? Yes or yes? Give me a thumbs up. Give me
Lisa, I want to mention about the launch. When
Yes.
Lisa launches, this was different than my direct marketing. There's legs. Everyone wins that
Huge.
signs up. We all win together, which blows my mind. I still don't understand it, but I'm reaping the benefits. I'll be ignorance on fire.
The company pays you to help other people win.
Yes.
So I don't want to say too much because I want you to be
Yeah.
genuinely interested in this, but I want you to hear this. I've only been this excited about one other business in my life, and that was motivating the masses. And the company, Eric, I love how Eric laughs every time I say this. The company pays you to help someone else win. So I'm not going to necessarily spend my time looking at what I generate. I could see that. I don't need that. I want to help you win. So there's not a lot of calls you can get me on. Y'all know, some of y'all know, that's outside of motivating the masses. Now, except TLC. I'm not going to be on every call. You're going to build your own business. Nathalie generated $4+ million without me. LQ, raise your hand. LQ built a 7-figure business without me. Garine, raise your hand. Garine built a 7-figure business without me. Anyone else here did a 5-figure business or a 6-figure business? Raise your hand. Type your name in chat. They all did it without me. I see you. I see you over there. I see your hand raised. They did it without me. So your business can be built without me. But guess what? What is the turbo boost that's put in it? With me. So you're going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And so I invite you, if it feels like it's a yes for you, go to the person that invited you tonight. Get on board, get your product. I'm going to say NRG, ISO-T, I call it ISO-T, and NutriBurst.
NutriBurst.
That's my jam. Danita's going to say the Delgado coffee because it's mushroom coffee. She's a bougie coffee drinker, but she loves it. Find out what your challenge is. Don't just randomly order stuff. What's your challenge in health, or what's your desire in health? And then order the thing that can help you get there. And so I want to open it up. If you have any questions, please type them in chat now. Garine, I'm sure, and LQ and Nathalie has the answers. Lisa probably don't, but I'm excited.
I'm here,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get the answers with you. We want you to register. We want you to be in place, because if you decide you want to do this business, I want you to get your 20 people that you want to have a health transformation and maybe a bank account transformation. I want you to get them to the calls next week, because those are the ones that's going to be, they're going to be catapult.
Huge.
A lot of energy, a lot of people, a lot of contagious possibility. And you want to be positioned first. But like my coach Nathalie would say, I'm her coach, she my coach. Like my coach Nathalie would say, don't just be positioned to make retail money. Be positioned to make residual money. We've all mastered getting paid once. Let's see what it feels like to get paid multiple times. I'm just saying, I'm trying that on. Miranda, I'm trying that on this season. This season. And JP, you said something in chat that was so beautiful. You said, this is our season for what? Open up your line. What'd you say? You said,
This is a season for reaping,
yes.
and this is our season.
Yep. You said it's time to reap. This is our season. Anybody for that? So I want to wrap it up. I want to honor your time. Mary, you can say a couple of words, and then we're going to pull it in. Make sure if you have a question, type it down here. Mary, if you can give me your 10, 15-second version or whatever that
I
goodness.
will. I just want us to go back to age. So my 78-year-old mother-in-law lost 75 pounds off TLC. Now she can do it, we all. And my father just got out of the hospital. He's having problems swallowing, and he's always exercised all his life and took his vitamins. I was sitting up there worried to death, and I thought about it. I talked to Michelle. I said, oh, shucks, we doing a NutriBurst. So we signed my dad up today, 82, and he's excited because he can't swallow the pills anymore. They're too big.
Wow.
There you
So we
go.
have to even think
Lives.
about how to help our seniors because of his swallowing. He still
Yeah.
now can have the vitamins that he's always been used to taking, and it absorbs faster in the system. And we are so excited. So that is two people,
And did
75.
you say mom 78 lost 75?
75 pounds, my mother-in-law, which is JP's auntie. JP is a part of my family through marriage.
Come on.
Oh,
That's
wow.
testimony,
Yeah.
right? Let's stop the diabetes and the early deaths and the high blood pressure.
And the
That's what I
colon
mean by
cancer,
transformation.
and yes.
But what happens when you do good and get paid well? You can't beat that with a baseball bat. We're going to do good anyway. So let's do good and do financially well. Why? Because it's our birthright. Unapologetic. The day of that, I feel bad about getting paid for what I'm doing. Put that to rest. Put that to rest. We need to be able to fund meaningful campaigns, meaningful movements, meaningful efforts. So let's go get your birthright, your health and your wealth. Who's with me? Let's go get it. Who's with me? Let's go get it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying it's going to be worth it. But we were built for what's not easy. But I believe it's the easiest it's going to be. So you got an assignment. Your action item is, if you're not in place and position, get in place and position, because the train is going to leave the station. Your job is to make sure that you're on it. That's your job. You got one job. You're an option and you're in choice. You know who invited you. First, you want to thank them because they thought about you. Thank them because they thought about you. And secondly, get in position and begin to tell your people. You don't need a meeting like this to invite people aboard. You can have conversations and invite people on board. I love you very much. Nathalie, anything you want to say in closing? Garine, anything you want to say in closing? Any questions that y'all have answers to?
I think that this meeting was amazing. Let me spotlight myself. It was an amazing meeting. I think that this is the beginning of something phenomenal. When you get enrolled, I will say this: you will get an email, you will get links to our private groups, so you can have accountability in everything that you do.
I'm gonna take 5 myself. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so welcome aboard, to our team, even as a customer, as a distributor. We're looking forward to really working with you. You're not alone. We really will show you in this season that you don't have to do business by yourself, although before yourself, but it's not by yourself. So thank you again, Lisa and Danita, for leading this amazing meeting, and we're looking forward to growing.
Yes, let's do this. Once you jump on board, we'll give you the information for the onboarding call that's going to happen on Saturday. That's going to be your welcome and how to do it and what to do first, what to do next, clarity, structure, systems. We got all of that. We're business owners and we got you. Have a wonderful evening. Go and order your product. Go and make sure you have the goodies that you need.
Unmute yourself, say goodbye to someone on the screen. Bye, Andrea. Bye,
Bye
Nick.
bye.
Bye.
Jackie.
Bye, honey.
Bye,
Bye, Asia. Bye, Maria. Bye, Cynthia.
Bye-bye.
Hey, bye, Jackie. Bye, JP. Bye, Coach K.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye, Ace. Bye, Ace.
Ciao.
Bye.